And touching on the spiritual, like,
what's up?
What are you? You're spiritual, religious, like?
Okay, so I am a. That's okay. I don't want to go in deep into that because man, if I explain it,
right.
But I guess I'll give you a different perspective on it. I am a kingdom citizen. You know what I'm saying? I am a servant of the Most High. Right? He has regulations. He has principles. We talking about the Most High, the Creator, God, Yeshua. We talking about, he has principles because the kingdom that so heaven is not this magical place that's in the sky.
Right.
Heaven is a kingdom. We are in a democracy. Democracy and kingdom is different. Democracies,
it's a monarchy, right?
It's
basically.
Presidents, governors, senators. And the kingdom is only a king.
Yeah.
It's only a king. There's no you can't overthrow. You can't we can impeach Joe Biden right now.
Right.
The masses, we could get him out right now. A king, that's not happening. That's a king stays A king stays the king. The king has regulations. All I do is apply by him. So now that turns into the Bible, right? But the religion side is what people think the Bible is just a list of rules. That's all it is. Like this is my this is my religion, and I'm gonna abide by my religion based on these religion guidelines. But the thing is, the Bible itself is not a group of it's not a list of rules. These are principles that if you apply, you will succeed in everything you do. And I'm not saying that just because I seen that somewhere. I took it to the point. I put it to the test. It was one scripture in the Bible that said what is it? It was something regarding wealth. Bro, I applied that to my life, bro. What happened? I'm no longer in a lack mindset. Wealth means not just money. Wealth means health. Wealth means relationships. Wealth means all of that, right?
Mental health, all that.
All of that. And I applied and all I do is apply these principles, not list the rules as religion would call it. These are principles, as in these are like the glitch in the matrix, bro. Like give and give, like be a good person that should be. That's a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, facts.
That's not no religion. Religion is something I can make up right now. Religion is, bro, if I give you $5 right now, that person over there gonna give you $5 back. That's a written rule, but a principle. If you give me $5, and let's say in the scripture, let's say the scripture say if I give you $5, right? The principle says I'm gonna get more than $5.
Right.
I'm following the principle. Or the religion say that person gonna give you $5.
Yeah.
Nah, the principle says if I give you $5, he's going to orchestrate the minds of people, orchestrate, the atmosphere to choke out more
than what you gave, basically.
So I follow the principle. So am I religious or spiritual? When people say spiritual, they talk about spiritual guys, but these spiritual guys ain't got no names on them. So that I kind of hesitate when somebody tell me, what I'm saying, I'm my spiritual guys, but they are also evil spirits. That's why I mean by be careful. That's why I don't solidify myself as spiritual, because you got all of these different spirits.
Right.
You don't know what, and then the some people don't even, when they say God, they're not even talking about the Most High. They talking about their God, whatever God they believe in. So that's why you got to be careful when people be like, my spiritual guys, or this is my God. You need to ask them, like, okay, what God are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You might be talking about Jesus, or you might be talking about all these other guys, God of Malik. You might be talking about Moloch. You might be talking about one of them. So am I spiritual? I am a spirit being, yes, right? We all spirit beings, so there's no such thing as spiritual versus religion in a sense, because we all spiritual. So somebody be like, I'm religious. Yeah, but you were a spirit being first. Right?
Right.
So I'm not religious in a sense. I don't follow a bunch of guidelines. Right. God says do something, I do it. That's it. If he says save $10 and I will bless you with da-da-da-da-da, I save $10. If I got $500 and he says gets 10% to da-da-da-da-da, I don't hesitate, I do it. That's it. That's all it needs to be.
Right.
So I am a kingdom citizen. I am under a government, not this government, the heaven government. I am under that government. I follow their rules. I follow what they said is right. And what happens? When you do it, what happens? Nothing but blessings come, bro. Meanwhile, you over here following this government, the world government, you stressing, you worrying about all kinds of things. When this government says, why you tripping? You got faith. Use that. That's the currency. That's the money up here.
Right.
Man, I ain't trying to preach around here, bro. Like, but that was a hard question you gave me, bro. Hard question, but
speaking on principle, I feel like principle is within us. Like, it's God put the principle in us, like in our mind, on our spirits, like it's in us. Like we could choose to ignore it or follow it, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean by following the principle.
Right.
Even when people say I'm spiritual, people still got spiritual guidelines to follow. Bro, that ain't nothing but religion, but you spiritual.
Right.
Religion ain't nothing but spiritual guidelines, bro. That's all religion is. But that gets you nowhere. Religion gets you nowhere. I'm saying that now. Religion is not the way. If you're trying to find yourself, religion is not the way. Right? Pretty much what you said. The guidelines is already instilled in us. God is just supposed to remind us of those guidelines that he instilled in us and to push them out. And that's why he gives us the strength to do it. He gives us the wisdom to do it. It's already in us. All he's supposed, because he did his job. He did his job. He gave us gifts. He gave us talents. He gave us the ability to do everything. God said, I did my job. Now I just need you to bring it back to me. And I'm going to help you do that. That's all. Right. So, yeah.
I feel like the current Christian Bible is like, it was used to manipulate the, I don't want to say unintelligent, but like say the ignorant at the time when they were, that's in slavery time. So I feel like the current Christian Bible, it was used to manipulate and make the slave docile, basically.
So yeah, and that's why you can't just read all these different versions of the Bible.
Right.
You can't. You can't, because it's watered down century to century to century. That's why you need God to reveal to you what's true and what's not through the guidelines. Right. So the Bible is, without God himself, the Bible is just a closed book. And people been reading the Bible with just a closed mind. They don't have God. They're not connected to the Most High. So it's just a dead book. If you read the Bible or anything without the source, it's a dead thing. You feel me? So, yeah, pretty much. So it is watered down from generation to generation. That's why you need God, because we ain't gonna have Bibles later on. Like, this is becoming, they starting to hate Jesus. They really about to wipe out all the Bibles. But if I'm connected to the source,
they can't.
You can't do anything to me. In a sense, you can't tell me what's right and wrong. You can't tell me to go this way. I got discernment. I'm connected to the God himself.
Because once you read the literature that they put out, you're gonna be like, yeah, this ain't what God gives me.
Exactly.
This ain't in me.
But if you not connected, you are going to
fall for
left. Yes, bro. You are going to think this is the way of life, and you are going to be confused. And you're gonna look at the people that's woke as we the ignorant ones.
They gonna think we crazy or whatnot. Like,
nah, bro. So that's pretty much how I'm looked at now. You feel me? But I'm like, y'all could do what y'all want. I've talked to God. He talked to me. He's real. He tells me things, what to do, what not to do, and that's all it needs to be.
Right.
Man.
Right. That's facts. That's real right there.